Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Crusader Kings III, where we have now reformed our faith, and I'm not 100% sure what the next step is from here. I do think it's extremely silly that they, if we were to make a new faith now, we totally do get to name it and give it stuff. Why is this not available when you reform a faith? It seems like a very arbitrary distinction. You know, mechanically, reforming a faith and forming a new faith are not, meaningfully different, really. And in any case, when you reform a faith, you should still be able to change its name instead of just changing the name of the old faith to old what. It's bad. It's a bad decision. They should fix it. We may create a new faith for the purpose of getting to name it ourselves. But that's kind of a distant concern. Maybe not even a this character concern. We'll see. Right now, our most current issue is that our realm size is just far too large for a duke, obviously, and so we are overextended. We should create a kingdom title, we are told. Well, I'm working on it. We have a kingdom title available, but I want to make a new one. I want to make my own, mostly out of stubbornness, but also partially because we should see exactly how this differs from a kingdom that has created, a de jure kingdom, so, we need to put together pretty much just the piety. The money is not really an issue. Ooh, also, we can divine the stars. We should totally do this. You will discover a cosmic insight in the near future. Okay, I'm into it. I hope that that's actually, cool. We forewent some pretty powerful stuff to get access to that, so hopefully it turns out to be worth it. And then we got this big old military. What do I want to be doing with my big old military right now? We don't necessarily need to be constantly conquering, but we're good at constantly conquering. And this is quite a lot of land here. I wonder, though, should we... Oh, we have access to holy wars now. Can only attempt one holy war against a kingdom tier title per lifetime. Yeah, that's right. We have access to holy wars now because we are an organized religion. That's interesting. And then, of course, we could just spend some prestige to go after some stuff. Maybe, though, the thing to do at this moment is just to lay back and rest? We also have factions. I mean, whatever. It's just... the Norse Satru populists, I'm assuming, up here, are too weak to send an ultimatum, and then these guys, whatever. It's fine. We definitely have some county control issues to worry about, right? Maybe our marshal should... Yes, maybe our marshal should go forth and see about county control. Can you fix it in Runala? It's not good. It's not good in Runala. And actually, we should probably also do another thing. We should work on development, right? Because we're not going to be able to move to feudal if we don't. At long last, I managed to gather every important shaman in the world together so that they can discuss our beliefs and establish an official doctrine to guide our faith into the future. These Ukonusko shamans have adopted a pragmatic and balanced view of other faiths, and many ancient superstitions and mythical stories have been canonized in the official doctrine. I have chosen to personally lead this burgeoning Ukonusko movement and have assumed the title of High Shaman, an exalted position that I will pass down to my descendants. I do think it's, super judgmental on the game's part, too. That it's just, it views organized religion as almost a technological step forward from unorganized religion. There's no way to, Again, it's carrying forward a lot of really shitty assumptions based on the idea that, well, if things went this way in the real world, then it's the only way they can have gone. This is what progress means. We're also actually quite close to being able to pull our first legacy, right? Yeah. I don't know what I'll take. In the chieftain of Lofotur, they believe in a Satru, and they do not pray to Uko. Court chaplain Ara condemns it as heresy, but the people ask for understanding. I do feel like we probably actually need to get him on conversion, too, don't we? So... they will gain 25 opinion of us. Our court chaplain, who is our son and a very good boy, will lose a little bit of opinion. Or we can just make it easier to convert. Yeah, okay, do it. And then let's actually put him on that, shall we? He's pretty good at his job. I don't know... he's not that good at his job. I thought I remembered him being good at his job. Apparently not. Yeah, do this. So before, he was just giving us piety and opinion with theocratic ruler, opinion with people who are of our religion. I mean, yeah, it's not like perfect that that's not happening anymore. Is he really the best person for this job, though? I can't assign a new counselor for a while. With only 11 learning, I thought... Was it the other kid? Yeah, okay, it's his brother, is the one who had the high score. Also, can't help but notice, my son, player, heir, and champion, you have failed to produce any children. That's gotta stop. What's the story with that? I mean, can I do something about it? He's allowed to take concubines. Does he know that? Like, if his wife's not into it, it's not necessarily a problem. Okay, I mean, she is gay, but, like, his father was gay, and it was no problem, right? Our first husband, I believe, was homosexual, and yeah, we were able to get some things done. Because it's not entirely about attraction. It's like, you know, there's math. There's math that has to happen. Well, shoot, if he doesn't decide to take a player heir, or if he doesn't decide to produce a child at some point here, we may, produce via concubine or however, we might end up in some trouble. I don't really know what to do about it. I mean, I guess I can't really, like... It's his life. It's not my life yet. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to deal for the moment. So, resources, we're gathering piety. We can potentially go on a pilgrimage. 904. Okay, so if we make enough money, we can trade some money for some piety and get there. But obviously, if it brings us down below the 300 wealth threshold, it's not really a great exchange. And we make, our piety income is very solid. Ooh, we're making solid progress toward being a living legend, although it's a lot. It's the 6th and highest possible level of fame. It is a lot. 5,000 extra prestige. Still working toward religious icon, and, we're getting there. Man, I sure hope we manage to get this settled. It's so much renown. I would love some renown. All right, I guess if we're trying to continue to push up fame, we should be doing war. War is important to fame. Costs prestige, but earns a lot of prestige as well. So I guess let's just declare like a smallish war. We don't need to make it a holy thing that's going to cost us the wrong resource anyway. But yeah, this dude's army is tiny. He has no allies. Let's do it. I do love to conquer a thing. So, a lot of our neighbors are really small and really vulnerable, and they don't seem to band together against us very effectively. Alright, I'm divining the stars. I've spent many nights looking up at the night sky, tracking the movements of the celestial bodies. And over time I noticed a pattern, and after days of analysis I am now confident in my prediction. The signs are clear. It is a time for new beginnings and open minds. You gain open-minded. Okay, well, loss of stewardship is not... first of all, doesn't really make sense for being open-minded, and secondly, not a great thing. Like, I think that's actually kind of a negative for us. Yeah, because it has reduced our domain limit. That's one of the things stewardship does. 5 years, was it? Well, I guess we'll just deal. So, both of my armies are larger than his stuff. Oh, I thought it was paused. My daughter has given birth to a daughter. Well, let's name her after a family member. After Soaba Bones' mother. It's a good, strong name. Yeah. You just take that over, and you, I guess... Actually, you go here. You go there. We'll just grab some territory real fast. And if he wants to come and fight us, he can do so. And we're negative on income by a little bit more than I was expecting. Sorry, where's Under Siege? There's absolutely no reason. Oh, whatever, man. I don't care. 10 months, I don't care about that. Should we just, since he's done that with his army, I should probably just march on his capital. We'll take a little bit of damage, but if he's not even gonna, like, kind of try to think about fighting back. Is this, yep, that's not new. It glows as though to represent newness, and yet that is old information. Oh, hey, we hit the renown. Okay, so perhaps everyone in our, perhaps some of the people in our bloodline need a little bit of bonus fertility. Better education traits. I mean, this stuff does seem pretty good. But I feel like noble veins, like the earlier you get this, the more valuable it's going to be, right? I think that and like glory definitely has a lot of value. This marriage acceptance thing is definitely huge. I'm gonna go for the blood. You do want something like this as early as possible. So the next one's 750. We'll get there. I mean, I'll have a king level title soon. Our renown income will spike up pretty sharply. And yeah, we only had to get to 200 piety to found a new kingdom. Like, we'll be there in no time. To the obnoxious High Shaman Ciara. This guy's also named Davgon. Alright, he'll start trouble. An army of peasant rebels proportional to the county's levies. Which county? Is it each county? Is that how it works? Because, like, we could certainly run one of these armies back and handle this. But also, the control level will not in fact change if we do that, because it's already 0 everywhere. I guess it gets harder to make it go up. So these guys are showing red. These are hostile armies. Sorry, but hostile doesn't mean at war with me, right? Hostile means that these armies... Right? Hold on a second. I am not in a conflict that you are part of. No. Oh, they're also having a little bit of a peasant revolt. It's a very common problem these days. I don't really want to give away a holding because of a temporary issue, but that does suck. Okay, that's quite a large set of armies that is reading as hostile. He's also attacking this guy. Well, can it wait? Nope. Run away. Nope, we're not going to run away. That's annoying. I guess know thyself. We're not really in danger of any mental breaks, so the other one doesn't do anything at all. Yeah, that sucks. I've been corresponding with your Chancellor. Who are you? High Chieftain of... Okay. Well, good work, Vigu. Yeah, that sucks that somebody else can declare war on him and then do war against me because of how much they are at war with an enemy of mine. Well, I guess get over here and we'll just back these guys up. Man, my levy size is really 20%, huh? Sure doesn't look like a 20% loss. Chieftain Vigu has approached me, claiming he has discovered who is behind the murder of my acquaintance who I don't know who she is. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows. Okay, didn't you try this last episode? I'm pretty sure he did. I will not, under any circumstances, be giving you a hook on me. No, get over here. Merge up. Alright, we're gonna win this siege, and then we're gonna reconfigure a little bit here. Again, just absolutely the worst possible way to do multiple notifications. Literally could not be worse. We captured Chieftain Magnus's wife. He doesn't seem to care about her in a war score sense. Does he care about her in a ransoming sense? Sure, I'll do that. And then I guess we need to actually go over here and fight his armies off, because he is doing a lot of annoying stuff right now. I really thought this was going to be a super fast war because I didn't realize that he would get to call in an army 3 times the size of mine under the guise of being attacked by them. Unfortunately, we are not, I think, fast enough to catch up here. If we could win a battle, though, that would be nice. Come on. Predicted arrival, 4 days. Can I see his? No, it just shows me what my predicted arrival would be. But no, I think we're going to catch him. 4 days is pretty fast. Alright. Some person who I've never heard of. My rival, apparently. I guess he thinks so. His brooding has always bothered me, but recently he's been getting on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at him for this behavior. Do I? Who are you? You're a person who's not from my kingdom, who I've never met. What? I mean, I could write a poem about his failings. I don't want to do any of these things. I want to let it go. Because this person is literally a total stranger to us. I'll write a witty poem, I guess, because the most likely outcome of that one is nothing happens. Okay. Actually, I succeeded. I wrote a poem so witty it's been going around his court like wildfire. Maybe this will finally put him in his place. I burned a bunch of his prestige. That'll show him. Alright, we captured his steward. I guess let's, his army's gonna retreat, like, way, way out, right? We may as well just go back and uncap the territory that he has captured from us. Soaba has again given birth. Why don't you name the child Soaba? Okay, so we have the piety now. Now we're just missing money. So I sort of want to get out of the, this war. This guy in my court, I have a hook on him, but, like, sure, I'll demand conversion. He'll accept that. He'll probably be a little annoyed. I am under the seemly number of consorts. Is there a screen where I can see, like, what the seemly number of consorts is? Because my rank has not changed. Did my number of consorts change? Yes, one of my consorts died or something. Is there a way for me to see what happened with that? Well, I don't really have a lot of interesting choices here, actually. These are all of the available options. Do I have a filter on or anything? They don't need to be filtered because fertile, because I'm pretty sure I'm not fertile, right? Aren't we? I'm 50. Okay, that's another thing, I guess. Is there a thing here that I can mouse over that says whether I'm still capable of producing children? I would assume that I am not at 50 years old. Well, it doesn't much matter, because apparently these are all of the all of the choices. I don't know. It says the amount that is considered seemly, but also there doesn't actually seem to be any mechanical effect, so who cares? Alright, so we've driven them off. This would be a fine time for me to get, like... Oh, cool. We could just take White Peace, right? But obviously I don't want to. Maybe I need to get back over here and fight them again. Has there... No, this has not been resolved yet, and it will take forever to resolve, because the AI is terrible at actually closing wars. Yeah, I guess let's go and mess him up. Your vassal, Chieftain Vigu... Who are you? Livonia. Okay, we know where Livonia is, at least. Your vassal, Chieftain Vigu, has insulted me gravely. He had the audacity to name me an abhorrent churl in front of my court. I demand satisfaction. Well, I'm not going to give you money. That's just not happening. Vigu could plead for your forgiveness publicly. That's funny. Also, I'm just, so that's good. Chieftain Vigu's pretty positive on me right now. That seems like the right way to do this. He should fix his problem himself. I'm not paying for his problem. Also, need to redirect a little bit. Because, obviously they're going to try to siege me. Uh-oh. Ilmar, your counselor has died. That's not great. I need a marshal. It should definitely not say your counselor has died. It should say your marshal has died. I don't know why that would work that way. So appointing powerful vassals is good for our overall dollars, right? It's good for our overall piety and stuff. Maybe what I do is I move Ara over to that. He's got a 13, and he's a powerful vassal. And then I make my son my other son the court chaplain, right? Because he's actually good at it. Yeah, he's got a 19. So, how do I do that? Do I have to kick you out of this position first? I guess so. I can't just move you over. That is a shame, because anybody that we commit to this position temporarily is going to be real upset when we fix the problem. But Vigu is bad at the job. I am disinclined. Disinclined to have him do it. I'm giving it to you, I guess. It is a shame to have our extremely high martial die in the middle of a war. Of old age, not even of war. Okay, war score is going up. I mean, do we just pursue him around for a while? That seems to be the only way, really, to do this. Let's see, I could invite you to my court, but I don't want you in my court. You're a person I don't like at all. I assume, this is a person I had in prison at some point, probably. That's why I even know them. And you I could invite to my court, and you actually have... Okay, yeah. He will not accept. Aha, accept. He actually has, some skills. Now, probably it's the case that I can't move this guy out of the council. Oh no, it totally would let me. Well, I feel like I probably ought to. He'll be okay with it. It's fine. It's fine. We just found a new guy who is slightly better suited to the thing. Neighboring ruler, one war. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be getting in the water, because getting in the water does cost money. Is there a way if I alt-click? Nope. Shift-click? Control-click? Nope. There's no way to tell him to go here, but via any path that doesn't require embarkation. But it's fine. We'll walk around the slow way, and we'll de-siege some of this stuff. Is he just going to go home? I think he should just go home. I think that's the only version of this where he doesn't get horribly embarrassed. And even then, his home's not looking so hot right now either. To the Serene Chieftess Sierra, I think this guy Carl that I know would serve you well as a consort. Will you let him into your... What a weird letter to write me. Who are you? He's Karelian. He's just from Karelia. Okay. Sure. I guess I'm supposed to have a consort. That guy seems alright. And I mean, this could be This could be a ploy, right? This could be the first step of some plan. Ooh, wow. That's a lot of raid loot. It's wild that you recover loot that wasn't even taken from you in the first place. It's really stretching the definition of recover. Okay, I was going to say, the score in this war must be past 100%, right? It totally is. They're just not ending it. They're just choosing not to end it. Because they want to make my life as miserable as possible. That's very annoying. I'm, like, incredibly annoyed by that. What are you going to do with 16 men? Huh? What's your plan here? Uh-oh. Davgon lost his spouse. Well, I mean, does she die? I assume? How do I... Here we go. What did she die of? In childbirth, in fact. Well, now I feel bad for telling them to hurry up on the childbirth, and also, it looks like the child didn't survive either, so really, couldn't have gone worse. Show me people with inheritable traits. I care about this a great deal. Okay. Beautiful is the thing we could work into the line. We definitely want the highest level of a trait, so we want someone who's beautiful or Herculean. And we don't have options. We don't have the option of that one. So let's see. I don't know that it matters too much. I will say her skills are terrible. She's shy, but arrogant and gluttonous. Not really. It's not. These things are not sins to our religion or anything, so it's not like a big deal. And she's the youngest one with the trait that we like, and none of the others, some of the others have really impressive skills. But I don't know, if we're desperate for children, I don't think it's a great idea to marry a 38-year-old. Yeah, I think this is sensible. You gotta get on it, dude. You gotta get on. Hold on a second. Is she... Okay, she's heterosexual, which hopefully will help a little bit. She is gout-ridden... And she's a bastard, and none of that stuff's gonna affect. Yeah, that's fine. She's the wrong religion, but we'll fix it. We lost an alliance, too. Okay, that's not a big deal. That is not an alliance that matters. Okay, yeah. We're just de-sieging stuff that he sieged while we wait for... Oh, actually, it looks like maybe that war is over. Okay, so... Hold on a second. His territory has changed a little bit, it looks like. Well, whatever. I guess just go ahead and get over here and let's put an end to this. Nope, with an army selected, I right-clicked on the territory because I wanted to issue an army order. There we go. Go ahead and embark. Not too worried about the territory they've taken. We will get that resolved. Alright, so we're going to get to medium health boost and then whole of body soon. We won't be ancient yet. What's up? The Northmen are... Oh, this garbage again. Well... we don't need the holy site anymore, I don't think, so I guess we could just let it happen? What's the story of my alliances right now? When you mouse over an alliance flag, it absolutely should show you the amount of troops in the allied force. Because, that's going to be a pretty common use case, right? And this sucks. So, I mean, between the lot of us, we do have an awful lot of soldiers. How big is this Northman army? They have 8,800. Okay, well, I'm gonna once again call all my allies in because doing so is free. And then I guess we'll just see what happens. Provided that doing so is still free. Yep, it is. Wow, he is just barely willing to do it. He does not like me very much. Oh, sorry. I can lawfully imprison what for what? This is likely to work. Sorry. He's committed crimes, attempted to murder family member. Hold on just a damn second. Who did you attempted to murder? There's like a critical piece of information that the thing is just not interested in giving us here, but like, I need to know that. Who did he try to murder? Because it's going to have a really huge effect on whether or not I imprison him. How do I see more information? Maybe it's... No, because it's not a secret, right? It's just a crime. Yeah. Why on earth would you ever, like, why would you write this thing such that it ends at member instead of it always being attempted to murder family member, colon, rest of information, the good information? Why can't have him murdering family members? We got a lot of family members. I mean, it couldn't have been his brother, right? He's plus 100 with all of his siblings except for one. And he's patient and he's not ambitious or anything. Yeah, I need to know what happened. But also, if I fail, he will rise up in rebellion with my other disgruntled vassals, who I believe I do not have any of. So, all of his family will lose 15 opinion of me. That one doesn't have a duration listed, so if it has a duration, it really should. But it may just be for as long as he is in jail, which makes sense. And it's almost certainly going to work. I can use my head of the house hook to guarantee it, but like, he's not going to rise up. And if he does rise up, I would hate to have to do this, but we will do it. Alright, I don't exactly know who you tried to murder, but you can't be doing that. I'm going to imprison him for the safety of the rest of his family members. Okay. He's confined to his home. I've posted guards to ensure he is compliant with the house arrest. That's not even necessarily going to stop him from doing that, though. I can ransom Chieftain Ara to himself for 50 wealth. Hey, I have a question. Are people going to have feelings about that? Is that, like, that's going to be a problem if I do that, right? Also, I'm going to move my player heir up to, because, like, look how good he is at the job. Actually, I have another son who is even better at it. Oh, you know what? I think I got turned around as to which son that was. That wasn't one of the twins. These are the twins. And the twins are both phenomenal at this job. So right now, he is doing Chancellor stuff, and he should probably keep doing Chancellor stuff. I think that's pretty important. Yeah, I'm going to have Davgon do this. I mean, I sort of want the money. Is the person he tried to kill, presumably, will be mad at me if I do this, right? I can't keep my 700 children straight. But also I need the money. So, I guess let's see. You can buy off your house arrest. Alright, my allies are coming to war, which is good. The ransom did happen. Don't run. He's going to try to move through me. Okay, we can hopefully end this war pretty quickly here. Although his capital is now all the way over there, which is definitely inconvenient. Got myself a capture, which may or may not yield a ransom. Nope. Okay. Yeah, winning battles is, I think, a reasonable way to pump up the war score here because of how far away his capital is. Oh, are we at maximum? Oh yeah, we're at maximum battle score. So I guess we just want to go over there and claim his capital, and then yeah, the Northman thing we'll deal with when we can. I can call my allies to this crappy war that I don't actually care about. That's no thank you. It's fine. And then how long do I still have this debuff? Let's see here. Open-minded. We are open-minded for how long? It's not actually in my traits list. Is it one of these? Yes. 909. Boy, that's a long time. Okay, we better give away a piece of our domain. Jeez. To whom? We could just pass something down to him, something that he's already entitled to. No, I cannot. He's already got all the stuff that he was entitled to. What about to the other son? Can I do it? Can I do that? Yeah, take this. Okay, hopefully this will be... Oh, good conversion, good conversion. Where else do we need to convert? I mean, there's all of this old Ukanusko, right? That needs to get flipped over. But this is... Yeah, that's a Satru. We should fix that. And gosh, there are so many problems. So many things that we are all trying to have to fix here. Oh my god, it takes such a long time to move through this territory. Why did his capital have to get moved to a place that's so far away? Alright, I'm pretty sure that this siege ends the war. Nice. Good, get that witchcraft out there. We now have the money to do the thing. Do I want to? Maybe we want to... Oh, you know what? I bet I can't even do it while I'm at war. Yeah. You are at war and you are currently commanding an army. Both of those are problems. Okay. We'll let this siege end. And then we're going to have to end the Northman thing, and then we can do it. Which means that probably we can afford to just go ahead and go on a pilgrimage whenever that becomes available, 904. We'll probably be fine on money. I appreciate that all of our allies reported to our current position as quickly as they could, though. That's very helpful. Yep. Crusader is 100% all of the time under siege by somebody. Never stops. We do have some hostile armies on the way in here. I'm not sure what these guys are doing, but hopefully we can just resolve this nonsense and get back to it. I think part of the land we were going to take is now no longer owned by the guy that we're taking it from, so that's unfortunate. Wait, hold on. Prisoners taken in siege. So, without the prisoners, we're not actually capped off on war score. I'm just going to enforce. So yeah, we ended up getting a pretty small amount of land in total there. And then... Is there any interest in ransoming any of the prisoners we have? There is not. And I've got new territory that I can't hold. Well, once I declare my new title, I think it is going to change our number of holdings. So, how long do we have before these actually become problems? A year. Shit, man. That needs to be a larger number. A year does not cut it. Well, I guess everybody report back to back to friendly territory. I'm gonna bounce my marshal into organized levies because we need to replenish, and then altogether we're still short their number. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know that it would necessarily be a great idea to just run over there. Okay, I could not care less about peasant rabble at this moment. That is not a thing that matters. Right, because, like, what are we running? This is about, well, so this is about 7,000. It's a little short of 7,000 troops in total, but okay, there's another 1,200 hidden under there. No, I guess we could go for it. Yeah, alright, we better. If we could win that war, it'd be very helpful. Oh. Somebody who was not in our prison a moment ago. Alright, I need to not be at war all the time. My daughter-in-law, Maria, has given birth to a daughter. Why on earth would this be phrased as, like, include the fact that my son is part of this, don't you think? Let's name the child. Boy, there's only so many names, right? Sure. That seems good. I do feel like I probably should not be the one who gets to make that determination. Okay, we gotta wait for everybody to catch up. Nobody else is as good at getting in the water as I am. Yep, we're all under siege. I don't like it, but it is happening. Really? I'm being raided too? This is a pretty good time for that, I suppose. It's pretty smart. Maybe we go deal with the raiders? So their deal is they're trying to take over the Duchy of Estonia. They're about to control the entire thing. Right, this is the Duchy of Estonia. So I can't just ignore them. Like, I kind of want to just go run off the raiders real fast, but I think we actually have to do this. Let's get on land, group up, and then go fight these Northmen. No, don't do that. We're going to fight the Northmen. Okay. Much of Greater Viburia has been left bare. As there are a few local fortresses of size left to oppose them, the raiders have carried off every precious item and scrap of silver they can find. Well, that's annoying. Who are you? Sorry, who is Chieftain Ulo? My vassal who is in control of this area. He's mad because we have not built up any defenses. I curse these meddlesome savages? That's not actually even like a cost. Okay, there we go. It took a little while for us to get massed up, but we got there. Okay. 350 prestige for me, 150 for the allies. Sorry, they shared 150. Well done. Okay. Now I do need to go back over here, but I'm not at war anymore, right? Now I could do this? No, I'm still right. I am the commander of this army. That probably shouldn't be the case. You, command this army. Alright, I'm definitely not holding a grand sacrifice. So yeah, we should probably, like, do this, right? Allied combatant slain. A guy was slain during the Battle of Reval. Okay. I mean, it's a shame. Listen, it's a real bummer when anybody dies in war, but why am I being shown this? I mean, surely we are not usually shown, right? This doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, what? I'm sorry, Karulem. I'm sorry that you got killed in my war. So yeah, I guess let's do it. Let's see what happens. Every duchy title you hold or completely control. So it's still going to break things up into the duchy titles. It's not just like all of the land in my kingdom is my kingdom. It's only the duchies. When all de jure vassal titles of the targeted title are held by the ruler or their vassals, and none of its counties are occupied by hostile armies. So, let's go ahead and run the hostile army out here before we do this. And also, we might have to actually look at a little bit of, might have to look a little bit about, like, where we want to finish Creating duchies. My steward is gone. Oh no. Figu of Skolt died of smallpox. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that looks rough, dude. Well. Oh my. Swaba has a 23 in stewardship. Like, there's definitely some reason to prefer powerful vassals here, right? We have a couple of bonuses for that, but holy shit. She has a 23. I mean, yeah, let's do that, right? What are the things we get for powerful vassals being on the council? We get a piety bonus. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. Holy Site Rivola is... And no, of course, we can't get the information from just mousing over that, even though that would seem to be a pretty straightforward one. Okay, yeah, Rivola is giving us piety per powerful vassal on the council. And then I thought there was another... Okay, yes, there's also a flat bonus. So there's a percentage boost and a flat boost. So I guess it's not that much of a loss to have it be Mellet. What if I just give her some land? That's probably the right solution, right? We'll just give her some land. How would you like some of this land that we just took? Does this make her a powerful vassal, though? She's certainly a vassal. What makes someone powerful? How is that actually defined? Like, if we look at this, you. Powerful vassal, it's someone who has a certain amount of land, right? The handful of vassals with the most soldiers and highest income. Okay. I am going to put her on the council. We are going to do that. And then I may give her more land, if it is necessary, in order to get her to be even better at this thing. Because we could grant her a title. We could grant her another title. There's a whole bunch of weird stuff that we hold. Okay, down there? Sure, I'm going to give her that too. Trying to make her powerful. I want her to be powerful. Let's make sure that we're actually moving to a place that makes sense here. Actually, they're probably going this way, right? Indeed. Oh, they disbanded. Is this... Yeah, that is his land. Okay. Am I allowed to fight back? Like, what are the terms of this battle? Am I allowed to just, like... I guess I'm not, because I'd be sieging that holding. Okay, I suppose disband? Weird. It's weird stuff. You can usurp the Jarldom of Norland. Can I? Are you sure? Nope, because he's... You cannot usurp the primary title of someone fighting a war. What? That's a... Like, doesn't that mean that if you're in danger of being usurped, you just start wars all over? Like, that doesn't make any sense as a thing in a strategy game. Okay. One of my daughters can marry. Well, we do have some big powerful traits available. Do we have any relevant alliances available, though? I'm sorry, hold on. I gotta close that because I want to turn off this. So let's see. The Chiefdom of Bodin, which is tiny and weak. Wow, the Chiefdom of Osel, which is even tinier and weaker. A lot of places are not going to want to ally with us, in part because we have so many alliances. Remember, there's that big penalty. So, what does matter then? Claims, I suppose. Marrying for claims does matter. Who are you? Where are you at in this line of succession? Third. Well, I mean, we might be able to get a matrilineal marriage to a person who is third in a line of succession. Where on earth is Osel? It's right here, and it's quite small. Okay, well, I don't really care about that. So that doesn't seem like a great potential spouse. Maybe we do just go for somebody who has a who has a congenital trait that we want to work into the bloodline. I know that it's not necessarily valuable in terms of, like, our play or in terms of, like, working towards strengthening the bloodline to have traits sort of distributed all over the place. But the more people with positive congenital traits we have in the family, the easier it is going to be to put them in charge of things where they're actually going to do a good job. And that's good for our overall renown, right? So, yeah, let's... Bless me. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's marry her to one of these geniuses. This one is compassionate, but vengeful and ambitious. And 20 intrigue. Honestly, quite a valuable person to have at our court. If, we can prevent them from killing us. Yeah, I don't hate that, actually. Obviously, matrilineal. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Because our current spy master is getting a little bit long in the tooth. Well, actually, she looks older than she is. It's not nearly as bad as I thought. We'll just have to make sure that we're swaying this guy. We don't have a personal scheme running. Let's do that. I would like it if you didn't have negative feelings about me. You are too dangerous to have in my court otherwise. Okay, so for founding a new kingdom, we gotta be looking at our duchy titles. Right, hold on. How is this worded again? Every duchy title you hold or completely control. So do the duchy titles have to exist, though? Like, is this a thing where we want to build a bunch of these duchy titles that we don't yet have? Or is it okay for, like, because it kind of exists no matter what, right? They always treat it as though it exists. We get a lot of prestige from doing this. We could probably push up to Living Legend. Actually, we're doing a really good job. We've already made 2,000 prestige just this episode. This costs a lot of money. It would make it difficult for us to... It would make it difficult for us to afford this, but the more land we have when we do this, the better it is, right? Because we're gonna be sort of like rewriting the rules of the land around us. So we want to complete duchies. Any duchy that we are... Any de jure duchy that we are partially in control of, we would like to try to finish, probably. So, like, this is a thing we should pick up. And a thing we can probably pick up quite easily. Is it multiple counties? It is not. Okay, so we can do a county conquer very cheaply here. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to wait too long. Like, obviously it would be bad if our character died before we got this stuff done. Although, in terms of, like, death from old age, we have a warning, right? It won't just happen. It does seem like they're going to have a really hard time actually defending themselves, and they realize they're not going to try to go anywhere, they're not going to try to do anything. Let's just get this over with. Alright, 56 fame. Hooray! Slowly but surely. I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense for our character to be viewed by others as a living legend. We've gotten a lot of stuff done here. Okay, that's not a huge problem. We captured your marshal. I don't think it's going to be a problem to ransom him, like in terms of... Yeah, we're still going to get to 100 war score without him. Nope, none of our prisoners can be ransomed. Well, then they're just going to sit. Is this place also a Satru? Well, I'm not allowed to click and check. The clang of weapons and excited cheers draws me toward the courtyard. What's going on? I find two armored warriors engaged in a breathtaking sparring match. Never before have I seen such skill with a hammer. I cannot look away. With a final reckless assault, one of the fighters disarms the other. To my surprise, he kneels before me and takes off his helmet. It's my marshal. I dedicate this victory to you, High Shaman Ciara, he says solemnly. Bringing you honor is my only desire. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I'm fine with that, right? That seems fine. I have room in my consort's line. Are you cool with the consort thing? It doesn't seem to have any particular problem with it. Yeah, sure. You flatter me, my lord. Yeah, neighboring rulers doing stuff. Did you know we have low control in many of our places? I guess I should have my marshal back on fixing that, right? There's probably a better way to, like, systemically increase control. Because obviously, this is not a real solution. Just having him fix control bit by bit in every tiny piece of territory we've ever taken. And we're working hard on all this religious icon stuff, and we do have a lot of powerful vassals who do not currently have seats on the council. That's a thing we should probably, like, work on. Alright, another battle. A valuable captive. I love valuable captives. I mean, I hate having them, but I hate to see them enter the prison, but I love to watch them leave it. Okay, now we enforce. To the beguiling High Shaman Ciara. Huh. Also, pause. Alright, we got ourselves some fame. That's good. My marshal earns respect. Okay, popular opinion in one of the kingdoms, whatever. Ransom accepted, sieges. Our friend was not swayed. We're just going to keep at that. I think that's pretty important. Again, I don't like a guy that who's that good at intrigue, being in my kingdom, without him liking me. Alright, who's actually potentially worth putting on the council? Not you. Not you. The thing is, our counselors are, like, really good at their jobs right now. And you're still not considered to be a powerful vassal. The land we gave her does not have enough income and troops. Well, that's unfortunate. Because if we can make her a powerful vassal, it's immediately worth 0.3 times whatever our multiplier is per month, right? It's a lot. It will add up to be a lot. That said, we're bringing in 11.25 right now. We're certainly not doing a bad job. None of my current counselors are powerful vassals, though. Some of them definitely were at one point. Yeah, I might have to try to distribute some titles. We might be able to fix that. So now we've resolved this thing. Let's go ahead and disband this army. What else should we finish claiming? Okay, so there's a little jarldom over here that we should probably grab. That's a duchy that we will own. And does that duchy title, that exists already. It would cost us 250 gold to usurp this. So we should definitely just do it the other way. Right, can't declare war that way. I would have to declare war on... Okay, that's actually quite a large... We should maybe not do that. Maybe that's not a good idea after all. Now, what about over here? We're gonna sort of learn. So we have all of the Duchy of Poyanma. This is part of Karelia, which we really don't have the ability to mess with. We are missing a tiny piece of Estonia. Who are you? You are tiny, right? Yes. Let's claim something off of this guy, and then we'll properly create. So we only actually need that county. Oh, right. He has allies though. He actually has friends. Well, we can lure off the Karelians probably, but Novgorod's a problem. Okay, maybe we don't even bother. Maybe we just create our new kingdom. Let's just do it. Let's just see how it works. So, and then afterwards, we're going to want to go on a pilgrimage, probably as quickly as we can, because we do have a lot of piety still to gain. All right, gather the realm. I have done what no one else could. I have united the lands of Gimayoka with those of, yep, all that stuff. All my life I have worked for this, to call my vassals and make them swear fealty anew. Now and forever they will pay homage to me not only as their liege, but as queen, which is a better kind of liege. My realm will last forever. I do like, after sort of the build-up and the exclamation points, it's just very matter-of-fact. By the way, my realm will last forever. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, so we now have considerably better renown income, because being king is worth an awful lot. And then we could have dukes below us, right? Like, sorry, we do have dukes below us. If members of my family were dukes, we would be getting bonus renown for that. Or is it... I actually don't know. Do they have to be dukes elsewhere? It's probably the case that they have to be dukes elsewhere, right? Because otherwise, you would just make every position below you all your family, and that would immediately... Yeah, that makes sense. It costs money to start a grand rite, so we probably don't do that because I want to get up above 100 and then go on a pilgrimage. Because we still need piety. So yeah, I guess let's hold off on that. But now we have a king level title. It has not really affected my domain holdings. I gained 1. Being king is worth +1 from being duke. Well, okay. Hey, do you want to fabricate some claims? No, that's cool. I'm doing fine. What are we talking about? Satakunta? Where is this? It is... Okay, it's right there. It's... Finland is small, but like... Don't we have... Yeah. I have plenty of Casus Bellis. I can do whatever I want. This is the magical thing about... about these government types, is I can just kind of do whatever I want all the time. So... High Chiefdom of Finland is the title. It's interesting that when I mouse over this, it shows a much larger territory than the territory that this person actually controls. Don't know why that would be the case. So we can't do this. Invade Kingdom is a prestige-heavy action. But we can counter either this duchy or this county, which is not part of a duchy. Chieftain Mellet has claim to... Okay. I mean, that's the same as Conquer County, but also it costs way more. And we're not allowed to subjugate you because I did this once already? Yeah. Well, I feel like we should just go ahead and grab some stuff then, yeah? This seems doable. Yeah, even with our levies in kind of a rough spot. Like, let's just never stop pushing. And sure, I need money, but why not constantly be at war? What if I was just constantly, always 100% of the time at war? Alright, children, you know what? Vigu's not... There are too many Vigus. There are also kind of a lot of Aras. Yeah, well, you go ahead and name him Davgon. Davgon's fine. Alright, that guy has joined the war with his 27 soldiers. I think we'll be okay. Something tells me we'll be fine. Okay, that's interesting. A notable 1-year-old has arrived in my court. Recruit? Pay 40. What? Host as honored guest? I forgot I can do this. I'm gonna host as honored guest. It does cost us piety. I have chosen to host the 1-year-old as an honored guest. We'll see what that does. Also, no, I don't. There's nothing else we should really do until we hit the 100 wealth necessary for a long. What do you call it? Okay, Chieftain Ketu might join. That would not be ideal for us. My daughter Soja, sure. Boy, we have a lot of kids. There's a lot of members of my dynasty, actually. So they're just gonna run over there. Yep, this is a pretty good time for raiding. A pretty solid time for raiding. So 7 months left. Okay, yeah, we'll finish our siege and then we'll see to that. It's good. Continue to spread the witch trait. What does the actual trait do again? Diplomacy down, but intrigue and learning up. And all witches love all other witches, which... Listen, I haven't known a huge number of witches in my life, but that does not seem right. Okay. I captured the High Chiefess's mother and grandmother. Doesn't seem directly relevant. That's just a weird enemy army from... Okay, whatever. In the chiefdom of Angerman Land, they believe in Asatru, and also, presumably, being pretty angry. Well, yeah, no, I think you can go ahead and convert them. That seems okay. That's right, we did take more land down here, so we gotta... I haven't really bothered to convert any of the old Ukanusko to new Ukanusko yet. It's probably a thing we should worry about. But the Asatru definitely has to get flipped over, because it's not even really in the same group. Boy, are we going to get there in time? This is quite a long walk, and there's an awful lot of trees in the way. Okay, he's almost not negative anymore. Oh, he sees us coming, and he is fleeing. Catch him. No, we're not going to catch him. Well, maybe. It's close. Yeah, we got him. Okay. I imagine we should win this quite handily, yeah. Oh, no! Miko was slain in battle, though. Fresh converts volunteer. Okay, that's good news. They're eager to fight for Uko. Yeah, we just lost our marshal, though. It does happen. Alright, I guess let's put... you're really bad at it. Yeah, let's put a powerful vassal on the council, I guess. Here, Chieftain Ara. We gotta turn his bloodlust outward. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Enemy combatants captured. Okay, that's like a real person. That's a guy who might matter. A real person. What a horrible thing to say. You know what I mean? That's a real person in terms of resources. Sadly, we need 3%. 3% war score. Alright, we are, in fact, whole of body. Look at this. Look at all these health boosts. I am 55 years old, and I'm going to live forever. That's my plan. I don't know why you would have any other plan. I mean, over time, this should just tick up, right? Because the control of the objective is ours. I'm being raided by another person. Fun. Can we just catch them? Actually, you know what? Hold on. You don't have to, though. If we siege this, they lose. They have to come to us. So let's see here. 7 months on that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna want to pause pretty quickly after we grab this, but then we are ready to do the thing. Okay, captured during the siege of somewhere. Yeah, raiders, whatever. There is unfortunately nothing you can do about that except not be 100% of the time at war. And it's not how I'm doing things. I am being 100% of the time at war. we do need to maybe take it easy and figure out what to do about all these raiders. Although, if we just kill everyone who might raid us, then I do think that solves that problem. Come on. Our war score is actually ticking down constantly, but it shouldn't be, right? The held objective is... Yeah. It shouldn't be. We hold the objective. Okay, whatever. Some guy died. This is not a good time for this. Alright, so let's enforce the demands here. I thought we went to war over... Did I? Okay. From all my evenings watching the stars, I've seen with my own eyes what I've only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds, etc. I will find my answers... Okay, so once again, this is absolutely the game just pushing the religious values of other religions onto us. I will find my answers in the heavens is the most spiritual possible response to this, given what our religion actually believes, right? The idea that I should focus on earthly matters is insane, again, given what our religion actually believes. I am going to click on this, because we should pick the one that may lead down a path of zealousness. We've never had a character this zealous before. And also, we do want the piety pretty badly. But, it's just wrong. It's just wrong that that's the button that does that. Yeah, I guess, would it be better to just disband and reform? No, probably not. We'll just get over here and get at them this way. It does suck, though, that raiding seems to be... It's quite a bit faster than a siege, which, I mean, makes sense, but, within the game mechanics, it actually seems to be quite powerful for how fast and safe it is to do. Maybe we should do some raiding, I guess. Nope, don't do that. Okay. Just redraw the box all the time. Okay, so we now can ransom the other one. Once again, we've just ended up with a ton of people in our prison, because that's what happens when you do war. I don't even know who these people are. Yep, okay, this thing's happening again. I'll take the prestige hit, it's fine. I do not care about that at all. Gosh, I wish I wasn't constantly being raided. Can we do a naval battle? Are naval battles a thing? Looks like no, I guess. What, did they just teleport? Yeah, they did. They were visible, and now they're not. Now they're nowhere. Okay, well... So there's not any raiders actually in our lands anymore, then. I guess I just disband? Yeah, stand down and return home. Got a lot of battle victories, because we are always being victorious at battle, and I think this is probably a pretty good time to go on a little pilgrimage. I don't think it actually matters which one. So that's going to get us potentially all the way there, right? Now we need... Is it 2,000 or 2,500 to actually do the decision? It is 2,500. Okay. I wake to the noise of chaos in camp, but it only takes me a few moments to realize what is happening. We're under attack. Bandits are swarming our tents and wagons while the guards do what they can to resist. I should not die in combat at this point, but this feels both out of character and also mechanically pretty bad. We're pretty disease resistant. I don't know if, the big killer from wounds back in these times would be infection, which I guess is not exactly the same as disease. Basically, I don't know if having all of our disease resistance boosts will make us more likely to survive the long after effects of a wound. Chances are pretty good I'll just fight him off, though. I still have 12 prowess, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Where's my sword? I'll drive these dogs away. Bandits have been fended off, and hey, once again, it's time for this nonsense. Well, I mean, it's good for our stats. So we have fewer allies, though, now, right? Yeah, I just have the 3 alliances. Sorry, those are your alliances. In total, not really that many soldiers. Not enough. Not enough for this, right? So that's potentially a problem. Alright, we'll figure out how we want to deal with that later. I think right now is probably a good time to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we'll fight off the Northmen for the 700th time, and I guess it's just a thing we're going to have to do every couple of years, just defeat a magical teleporting army of Vikings. I wonder if there's a way to solve this in the longer term. I would definitely like to, if we can, figure out a way to solve this in the longer term. But yeah, when you come back next time, the Magic Vikings, and we'll see you then.